Hi book babes, my name is Ainsley and welcome to my library. For today's video, I am going to be attempting the reading 200 pages a day challenge and we're just gonna see. I read on average about a book to 2 books a week, which I know like is a blessing that I have the time to do that. But typically whenever I get most of my reading done, it is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and every now and then a Friday evening, depending on how exhausted I am from my work week or not. How my life is I work a typical 9 to 5 on Tuesday through Friday, and then I lead our kids ministry on Sunday at church. So I am working a full 5 days a week, but my days off are Saturdays and Mondays. And so usually I'm only able to read on Saturdays and Mondays because I'm just so tired after work Tuesday through Friday. But I definitely want to try to change that. I find that whenever I come home from work, I immediately go to my phone and like relax. Like I tell myself I'm too tired to read, but I can scroll on social media. No, that's stupid. It requires the same amount of brain energy. So I'm attempting this 200 page challenge thing kind of to train my brain into knowing like you can do more than just sit on the couch. Whenever you get home from work, like pick it up, you're fine. I plan on only doing this challenge from Monday through Friday because it's a given I'm going to be reading 200 pages on Saturdays. That's like, it's happened every single Saturday for like months now. But the true struggle will be the Tuesday through the Friday part of this challenge, and I'm excited to see what happens. The first book I'll be reading in this video is Memory Lane by Becky Wade. I actually started reading this book in my 4th of July reading vlog video, so if you guys want to go check that out, go check it out. However, I didn't finish it, so I'm going to be reading this book and finishing this book this week. I'm on page 123, meaning I have to get to page 323 today. As of right now, this week is going to be as calm as it can get. So I am accepting it fully, and we are going to do this challenge. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch up with you guys as I read 200 pages. Okay, bye. Hey guys, so unfortunately I was only able to read 100 pages of Memory Lane today. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not feeling the book right now. I don't know what it is. I feel awful. This is the second vlog now that I'm literally putting the book down, but I can't do it. I don't know what it is. I think it's the plot. The plot is very, very slow, and we're not really doing much. Like, they're literally just staying at her house. It kind of reminds me of Book Lovers. No. Yes. It reminds me of Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and how the majority of the plot took place in the bookshop. And like, that was fun. It was interesting, but there wasn't a lot going on. There wasn't a lot of movement, and the same thing is happening in Memory Lane because we're pretty much just at her house while she's taking care of him, which again is fun. I like it. But for the vibe of summer right now, I just like, I'm not here for a stay at home all day chill vibe. I want like us to do something. Monday was a fail. I did not read 200 pages, but I feel like because I'm starting this week off with a fail, that is going to carry me through the rest of the week. Like, now I'm committed to doing it. You know what I mean? So anyways, but I am not reading this book tomorrow. I'm probably going to read it the next time we have a super rainy day because that's the vibe it's bringing to the table. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to bed and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Well, it is Tuesday, and my biggest fear when it came to filming this video is happening. So it's almost 9:30. And obviously I got off work at 5. I didn't get home until 6 though because I had a futon delivered to my new house that I'm moving into next month. So I had to go facilitate that. So I think I have settled on Flawless by Elsie Silver. This is one of the last couple books on my summer TBR that I still have yet to read, and page 200 is literally the halfway mark. In this book, we are following Rhett and Summer. Rhett is a professional bull rider. However, he has made some pretty bad decisions recently. So because of that, his agent assigns him a babysitter. And I believe Yes, his babysitter is his agent's daughter. So in order to keep his agent, he obviously doesn't want to date her. And they pretty much just don't get along, but they can't deny their immediate initial chemistry with one another. I'm really excited for this book. Obviously you guys know I've slowly been buying all of them, and now that I have the entire series on my shelves, I'm ready to get started and just dive right on in. This has also completely taken over every single form of book social media. I see it all over YouTube, all over Book Talk, all over Bookstagram. Like, this series has completely taken over the book community by storm, which is amazing, and I'm really excited to dive into this and see what it has in store for me and just what my experience is going to be. I will say my favorite movie, like, I have like 5 favorite movies, and one of them is The Longest Ride. It's based off of the book by Nicholas Sparks, and in that book we follow 2 different couples, but one of the couples, he is a bull rider, and I just think that is very attractive. So I'm excited to read this book. I have 2.5 hours. Let's get it. I love when books give like butterflies, like whenever you can physically feel the book. I don't know how to describe it, but it's almost like, this is weird. So sometimes whenever I read books, I feel like I'm going into the book, but with this book, I feel like the book is almost like coming out to me. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if you're gonna be listening to that and be like, girl, go to bed, like you're obviously exhausted. But I just feel like this book is meeting me where I'm at. Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I read a book and I feel like I'm just in the book and like a fly on the wall, but then sometimes I read a book and I feel like I'm literally the main character, and this book is giving me that. Like, Rhett is giving me so many butterflies. Rhett is a smooth talker. It's so cute. I'm getting butterflies. I'm curious if you're going to be following Rhett's brothers at all. So I have the 3rd and the 4th book, and this one we're following Bo. I think this is the 5th one in the series. This one we follow Bo, and Bo is Rhett's brother. And then this one we follow Theo. Oh my gosh. Theo. And Theo is hilarious in this book. So I'm sold. I really am sold. Wait. But Bailey? Sorry, wait, this is honestly winter. I can't do it. I can't do it. My favorite thing about like connected series is book 1, you meet everybody. You meet everybody that you're gonna watch fall in love recently. And then you're watching, and then you get to watch it all come together. Oh my gosh. Wait, this just made me so excited for the entire series. Also, this is my first Elsie Silver book, and so far her writing style is so easy to fall into. I was expecting this to be a super rough road, but it's 11 p.m. Okay, I've read 130 pages in an hour and a half. I don't know if that's good or bad. Like, I don't know what, like read time, whatever. I'm gonna go take a quick shower, and then whenever I get out, I'm gonna read the remaining 70 pages. And I might stay up a little late and keep reading. What's up, my bays? I'm so sorry that I did not catch up with you guys last night. Hey! No. No, sir. Come over here and park it. Park it. Good boy. Anyways, so I did read 200 pages, and I actually finished at like 12:08. Like, who cares? If I didn't do what I had to do, I would have been done by midnight. Promise. So I'm counting that day as a check, because I can. And I actually read until page 245. So I have already read 45 pages for the day. And we're going to keep going until I finish the book. But it just hit 10 p.m. Yay. So I have 2 hours to read 150 pages. Since this book ends on page like 370, I'm gonna need to find another book to pick up before the night is over. And you know what, if this book ends well, I'll read the second book. But we'll see, and I will keep you guys updated on what I think and everything. I really hope it doesn't take me a long time to pick the next book I'm gonna read, because that literally just throws my life off. So, bye. Whoa, I finished it. That's so bright. Please adjust. Okay, so I just finished Flawless. I'm rating it 4 stars. It was really, really cute, and just like the butterflies, and their love was so pure. I will say there were just a couple moments that I was like bored, and I was like, and like, when is this gonna be over? That like could be my ADHD. I don't know. I will say something that pulled me out of this book was Rhett kept asking, like, if this is your last moment, would you be happy? And I understand what he was trying to do, I really do. But as somebody who is currently grieving, that just really brought me back to like my cousin's last moments. And I don't know, I just like talking about the end and death has been really sensitive for me recently. Obviously, seeing as we just hit the 6-month marking of my cousin passing away back in February. So it's just been, that's just a sensitive topic for me. So for him to like keep bringing it up, I was like, dude, this is an adorable moment and you're pulling me out of the moment. I think if I wasn't in the life stage that I currently am in, the moments would be a lot cuter. But that phrase kept taking me like so far out of it. So I don't know, but yeah, 4 stars. I've actually never read a bull riding book before, so this was really, really fun. I learned a lot about the sport, but not as much as I would have wanted to, and that's okay. But it was really super interesting, and I'm definitely excited to finish the series. I have 33 pages left to read. I'm debating if I want to start the second book or if I want to read The Serpent of Wings and Night, which is that like vampire Hunger Games book. And I actually am kind of leaning towards that one right now. So I think that's the one I'm going to pick, which is kind of crazy for me to be saying that I want to read a fantasy in July, but whatever. I actually never read fantasy books in summer. And I've already read 3, and I'm kind of just like, what is this world? So I'm gonna go grab that book and start that, and then I'll probably do a nice little palette cleanse from that book with the sequel of this. But I'm for sure going to read the entire series, and probably pretty soon. I mean, seeing how quick I was able to get through this one, I'm just like, let's go through all of them. But so yeah, I'm definitely gonna go get that vampire Hunger Games book right now and start reading. Okay, so here I have The Serpent and the Wings of Night. This is the book that I'm going to start reading right now. You guys, this font is violent, okay? Let me literally show you what I mean by that. Like, so sorry. What? Flawless literally had the print so big. It was like 1 word per page. So, what? I'm kind of panicked. So, in Flawless, that book was 378 pages. So I have already read 207. No, I haven't. Shut up, you little liar. I've read 178 pages today. So I really only need to read 22. But this font is so small. So we'll see what I can do. But it is 11:41. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. No! It says 11:57 and I just kidding, 11:58, and I just got to page 23. Holla! So I'm done for the night. I'm for sure gonna keep reading though, because this book is actually pretty good. So yeah. Hi you guys, so I just got off work and I'm actually about to go out to dinner because it's my friend's birthday. So I'm about to go eat some food with her, get some grub, and then whenever I come back, I'm going to start reading. But let me tell you guys that I read, first of all, I was up till 4 in the morning last night doing Lord knows what, but I read like 30, no, I didn't. I read to page like 100, okay? So I'm a good like 80 pages ahead of what I was yesterday at this time, which is just chef's kisses. So I I'm feeling really, really good about being able to finish 200 pages today. And the book is actually so good. It was not what I was expecting. Whenever people say it's like the Hunger Games, it is, but it's like the voluntary version of the Hunger Games. And it's actually like not as graphic, which I think is good. I don't know. That might change. I feel like Catching Fire was so graphic, but I think it was mainly graphic because by that time, like, you really had a connection to the characters, and so it was like, oh, sit up, like, you know what I mean? I have to go. I'm gonna be late for her dinner, but I'm gonna catch up with you guys later. Bye, I love y'all. Hi babes. So I am failing Friday. Of course, it's like the last day of the week and I'm gonna fail it. So good. The weather this past week has been so inconsistent. Like, we are so hot and humid during the day, and then randomly we just have these like downpours of rain, and going from it's hot but it's cold, it's humid but it's raining, I can't do it. My brain can't do it. I get migraines so often. It's because of three things. One, stress, because I am a chronic overthinker. 2, sleep. If I don't get enough sleep, my brain literally like attacks me, which is funny because I actually don't sleep at all. And 3, the pressure that comes from the weather. This entire week it has just been up and down with the weather levels, and my brain is bordering an explosion because of how much pressure is going on in my head. I know I didn't end up finishing Memory Lane, which is funny because it's the second video now that I haven't finished it. So sorry. But I will say, sure, I didn't read the full 200 pages in The Serpent of Wings of Night, or whatever this book's called. I got to page 283, and if you guys remember, I finished last night at 223 or something. So I did read 60 pages today, but I didn't read the other 140. So today's a fail. Yeah, I for sure want to do this video again because I liked the fact that I got to prove to myself that I can do a full day of work, and then I can come home and I still have time for friends, family, my dog, eating food, cooking dinner, and reading. Like, I still have time to do all of that, which is really, really cool. So I'm definitely going to do this challenge again because it was fun, and I feel like I flew through books this week. I mean, granted, I've only finished one in this entire video. But if I did the challenge like I was supposed to, I would have flown through 3 of them. So, yeah. I also just think The Serpent, what is this called? The Serpent and the Wings of Night. It's not the vibe right now. This is such a spooky October, November vibe. And the fact that I'm reading it in the summery romance month of July, it's kind of like, what are you doing, girl? But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. That is all that I have for this week's video. So sorry that it was kind of like an off week. But I did take the time to read these books and record it, so I definitely want to edit and post it, even if it's not the video that I'm like the most proud of. I tried, and that is all you can ask for sometimes. And honestly, let me leave you guys with this quote, because this quote has been on my heart recently, is my 100% doesn't look like anybody else's 100%. And who are we to judge another person's 100%? I gave my 100% towards this video. Sure, it doesn't look like my other videos, and that's okay, because this week got my 100%, and that looked different than 2 weeks ago, my 100%. So that's it. I'm gonna stop being Gandhi and giving you guys all these amazing verses because I really need to go to bed because my head is literally pounding. But I love you guys. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next Thursday. To set me free.